Computer, start log entry. Well, we found a few jobs on Bellerophon. They didn't pay much, but they got us another month or two of funds. And something to do, because sitting here twiddling our thumbs would just drive everybody insane. I do gotta say that the new mech loadouts have proven to be quite effective. The Vindicator still has some heat management issues, but that is to be expected. In other news, Tapas managed to find an off-the-book contract for us. Apparently somebody asked for me by name. Thing is that the contact didn't ID themselves, but claimed to be from the higher echelons of the Magistracy of Tapas. We agreed to talk to them over HoloNet, but nothing more until we figure out what they want from us. And once we did that, it turned out it was Lady Anna Maria Centrella. You can imagine our shocks when a member of the Tapas royal family appeared on our screens. I'm still not overjoyed that she asked for me personally. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but right now I feel watched. Either by a hitman or a recruiter that will give me an offer I can't refuse, if you catch my drift. And log entry. Computer, start log entry. Well, we're waiting for the jump ship to take us to Alloway, where our new benefactor will give us details about where we're actually going and what we're actually doing. Apparently there is an uncharted moon of Axilus somewhere in the Alloway's meteor belt. At least that's what I figured out. But while we're waiting, I had to make sure Medusa doesn't demolish the ship. He figured out that he could extend his bunk if he removed one or two wall panels. And I'm not gonna deny him that comfort, but I did ask him to just make sure he can put it back whenever we need to, so a random bank inspection doesn't cost us more C-bills than it needs to. And log entry. Computer, start log entry. Well, I feel like somebody punched me in the gut and hurled me out of a window. Those goddamn idiots took us for a pirate jump point. Well, I think it's only fitting since we're looking for a pirate-controlled moon. We are getting ready for a drop, and I gotta say that this job reminds me of a dreadful action novel. We have to disable the radars that control the anti-aircraft guns on the moon's surface. Okay, that sounds normal. Destroy any up-for re-encounter. Again, normal. Secure the LZ for Dr. Muradi and her team of engineers. Normal. Hold the LZ until Dr. Muradi gets a half disassembled 200-year-old derelict Star League ship called Argo operational. Lady Centrella is either insane or once everybody involved in this mission dead. From this point on, the log entries will start with a timestamp and will be recorded from the field. I just hope this drop doesn't get any weirder. 17:38. We landed in the radar shadow with 2 minutes to spare. The outside perimeter seems lightly defended with armored vehicles and turrets only. 18:10. We played it safe with the outside perimeter, trying to avoid taking any damage. We expect Op4 to have at least one full lance of mechs at the ready. And even if poorly maintained, I do not want to get into a fight with holes in my armor. 18:15. Op4 seems to be unwilling to leave the base. Damn it. Proceed towards the LZ. Behemoth, you take the lead. Decker and Glitch, stay in the middle. I'll stay in the rear in case they try to jump us from behind. 18:21. LZ secured. Dr. Muradi and her team are currently boarding the Argo, and we have confirmation of Op4 signals in vicinity. 18:23. We have engaged 6 Op4 units. A light mech lands buffed with 2 armored vehicles. The crew taking the Argo seems to be taking fire, but there is little we can do about that. We did, however, already take down half of the Op4. There are still 2 signals we can't pinpoint. 18:26. We have managed to clear out the remaining Op4 present. Dr. Muradi and her team suffered some casualties but are almost done with their work. We have noticed the 2 new signals from a nearby hangar and are preparing to outflank them the moment they step outside. 18:48. This pirate lord somehow got her hands on a quick draw. Didn't do her any good since it was unmaintained and went up in flames almost immediately. We are boarding the Argo and getting the hell out of here. It seems that the 200-year-old ship can actually still fly. Computer, start log entry. Well, this was I never expected to happen, and it seems that my gut feeling was right. Luckily it was not a hitman observing me, it was a recruiter. Lady Kamea Orano to be exact. I was kinda disappointed when she started spouting pamphlets like, I wanted to see that you're a mech pilot I remember, and you're everything I remember and more. But I guess she didn't really have time to practice speechcraft while she was avoiding Directorate assassins. It seems that the Magistracy has given her refuge and support because Director X Spinoza might start a full-scale galactic war, either by accident or deliberately, the second being more probable. And the Magistracy would like to avoid it, but keep their hands clean at the same time, so they can go after the Director themselves. Well, later on asked me for my support and help, well paid of course, since the Magistracy is founding her. And hell, I know what it is like to be betrayed, so I promised to help her. Besides, it will give me a chance to settle a score with Victoria Spinoza for killing Mastiff and sabotaging my mech. For now, my travel ban has been lifted. I got decent funding and I can go look for better paying jobs and missions in the periphery. All in all, a fairly successful day. Oh, and before I forget, we did found a barebone Centurion model medium mech as well, which kind of increases my firepower. Computer, and log entry.